Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Black Collar Hobby Garage. I still don't know what I want to call this channel, but for now, we're going with the Black Collar Hobby Garage. Garage? Anyways, it's time to put away all these things, man. I gotta wrap this hobby up for the night. Make sure that the batteries are in storage mode. And then I had a couple of issues with the Losi Tenacity TT Pro that it wouldn't start up, but I think I know why. I was able to Google a couple of things on the way home and figured out that the ESC might not be set appropriately. So I think I'll get that done right now. I'll clean out the ESC fan as well. It's all clogged up with a bunch of crap in there. So I think it'll do us good to put this thing on the bench and see how it goes. Hopefully we can get it started because it wouldn't start up at the park. Took it out with my boy. Drove his little guy around, and then the Nitro, that guy, we couldn't get it started. So that's the goal for today. All right, before we get started though, clean up, make sure that our lipos are safe to be stored. This one's full, so there's gotta be these discharged, and these are not full, so it should be good. Put this guy here. This is my lipo charging station. That's where that'll go. And where's my basher battery? Here we go. This is the big boy for the Losi. We'll get that charged up or discharged in just a second. Let's see. Here's my Nitro kit. All right, everything's put away. Good. I got to clean up after a good day of running cars because otherwise it just stacks up and then I'll never get it clean. So I got to get this on the bench as well and make sure that I do a clean out and the car is ready to run for the next time. So let's get this put away. There. Okay, we'll get that going. Just a little bit, let it breathe. All right, guys, let's get this thing set up. All right, cool. Now that we've got our bench set up and we did our preliminary cleanup, see what's going on with this Tenacity TT Pro, right? It couldn't get started, but I have a feeling, just like the video said, that when you get the red flashing LED on the ESC after you start it up, it can likely mean that your trim settings were off. So in this case, what the video was saying was my throttle trim was either elevator or retracted to where as soon as I started up, it would sense that as an error. And because of that, I wouldn't get any throttle. I was getting steering, but no throttle. So let's test that out. Let's restart our connections here. Battery in. Transmitter is on. Safety first. Let's get this thing off the ground because it will fly off and break something. So, okay, start off the ESC once again. I've already put my throttle in the midsection so that there's no error, and we should have, all right, forward, brake, all right. Oh, that was easy enough. That was, I don't know what happened at the park. I guess I got anxious to run my Nitro, so I didn't want to mess with this one. It really just was adjusting the throttle trim here on the remote, and it would have been as simple as that and got this thing rolling. I just didn't have the 3 seconds that it took to figure that out. So we'll put this one away and get the nitro on the bench. Oh no. Forgot to get the battery out. What kind of batteries are you guys running? I like using the Gens Ace 120C. It's okay. I guess like is a strong word, but really this is what I was able to buy at the time that I got the truck. So I bought 2 of these. One of them is already expanding. Doesn't look too great. However, I checked the resistance. Everything looks good internally. So I'll leave it as is, but I did file a warranty claim with Gens Ace, or Tattoo is the parent company. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they respond and are able to resolve this issue, because I don't do it out of hard bashing. But anyways, gotta get this thing storage charged. All right, both batteries are charging now. Get our body back on. I really like this truck so far. It's not as durable as I thought it would be, but then again, it goes very freaking fast. And when you go that fast, you're gonna break something. So I already broke a couple of things. Nothing that super glue and baking soda can't take care of. So as of yet, I haven't broken anything major. The one thing that I did mess up right away was the spur gear. I burnt that sucker right up. That was my fault. All right, let's put this away. Let's clean up my son's little truggy here. I like to keep his stuff nice and clean too. He appreciates it. He likes to clean it as well, but he's sleeping already. The only time I got to come out to the garage is when he's sleeping. So need to make sure to storage that battery. And I'm gonna use the vacuum on this bench anyways. Woo. Dirty. Everything looks good. Put the body back on, and it's ready to go. Nothing to it. Just takes a few seconds, and it's ready to roll next time. All right, and here's my favorite. The HPI Subaru Wr8 with the 3.0 Nitro engine. This thing is super sweet. To me, it's very fast, but then again, I just started in the hobby about 6 months ago. I don't want to fly just yet. I find that this is more than enough for what I need or what I want. Everything looks good. It had a really nice run today, so I'm appreciative about that. It's a little late to run the vacuum, but I usually would vacuum these things up just to make sure everything's good to go. Everything looks relatively clean. I ran it on some gravel, very, very light gravel, and a bunch of grass. So I'm surprised that it's not super duper dirty. It can still run a couple more times before I do a full cleanup, but I'll do a separate video on that. Let me know in the comments what you guys do. Do you clean your RC cars every time you run them, or do you let them build up a little bit? I like to let them run maybe 2-3 times, and then I do a full deep cleaning, just like I would with anything else, like my cars or my quad or whatever. I like to maintain them as much as possible, but this is good. So it looks like we're good to wrap it up. This thing can go back on the stand, and that's all she wrote. Perfect. Come with me. Nope. There they are. Thanks, guys. Gotta clean this up and vacuum it all. See you all next time.